was privileged to attend the highly anticipated book launch of renowned media personality Jeff Koinange. Jeff Koinange launched his book Through My African Eyes at the MJ Center this past Tuesday, and here are some of the highlights. The charming, intelligent and incredibly talented media personality Jeff Koinange launched his book Through My African Eyes this past Tuesday at the MJ Center in Westlands, Nairobi. The 258-page autobiography that took Jeff 7 years to write is a mirror of his experiences from childhood, family, and his over 20 years experience in the media world.
To tell us about Through My African Eyes.
Look, this is a story about my life so far. I've had the privilege and of having a front row seat to history unfolding in Africa in the last 20 plus years. And I put it together and this is the result, Through My African Eyes. Let's not forget, that's what it is. It's through my African eyes. This is what I saw. This is what I experienced. This is what I came away with.
It was definitely a well-attended book launch, and the cocktail event pulled a star-studded crowd ranging from politicians, CEOs, media personalities, and had extensive media coverage.
For the production of the team, Windsor County and Golf Course for catering. A special thanks tonight to staff.
The MC for the event was none other than CEO of Safaricom, Bob Collymore.
This book is called Jeff Koinange Through My African Eyes.
Collymore ushered in the whole program, starting with Jeff's video testimonials, after which he took Jeff on his famous bench for a one-on-one interview.
You know, I think the African story isn't often being told by Africans, and what Jeff has done today is to redress that problem. He has such amazing experience across the continent, and you know, I'm kind of a third of the way through the book. So we've gone through the childhood and the school experience, and now we're getting into his employment experience, and it's fascinating because it is as he says, through African eyes.
Nico Thiambo, famous for imitating Jeff's voice on the XYZ show as Jeff Koinange, was also present to drop a few lines that entertained the crowd.
And I go by the name of Jeff Koinange. I've been practicing this voice for a very long time. Whenever I'm free in the bathroom, in a car, in a matatu, wherever it is I get a moment, I would do my best to sound as good as the man with the shiny hair, Jeff Koinange. And folks, are those enough S's?
Esther Pasaris, who surprisingly bumped into the book in a bookstore, had this to say.
I love the idea that this is a Kenyan who's been across the continents. A lot of Africa is covered as well, and it will give us an inspiration just seeing it from somebody who's not trying to be biased or judgmental. What's the most memorable part of this book?
Look, there are many memorable parts. Look, growing up in Kiampa, you know, near Banana Hill, that was amazing. Taking a matatu, paying 4 shillings from Banana Hill to Old Nation Center, 4 shillings in my time. Bonnie M coming to Kenya in the 1970s. I remember very vividly, you know, we went to watch them at KICC. And then later on, working for CNN and experiencing Africa, you know, from Senegal to Eritrea, from the Cape to Cairo, did it all.
To learn more about Jeff, read his book, Through My African Eyes, whose preface is by former South African President Thabo Mbeki and foreword is by Ngugi wa Thiong'o. You just have to grab yourself a copy and dig in.
Oh my!